Hey folks, it's Shaman Quails, and welcome back to my Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is our God King campaign, part 45, and last we left off, well, we had tried to convince a lot of Sturgians to join us, and it took us a great deal of effort to try to even get two of them to join us, because the game just wanted to keep critically failing us, and we were also at war with them. We've already taken Dinar Castle, which I completely forgot was actually a Kuzite territory, and I guess the Sturgians managed to somehow take a territory from the Kuzites and hold on to it for whatever reason, and we also took Urkskala Castle. But as of right now, I'm in a bit of a pickle because, unfortunately, I don't have any food. And I have to quickly disband my army because there's no way I'm going to move fast enough. I don't want to teleport with this army because it doesn't feel fair since I'm in the war. And I think I'm going to have to make that unfortunate call and just disband my army. It's not really a big problem. And frankly, I can always call people back to it when the need arises. So I'm going to go ahead and man up my army and just disband it because I got to rush to get food. Because I'm certainly going to be having some people starve a lot pretty quickly here. Now I'm just trying to see the fastest way to get to a city. It's either going to be through Umbrella here, but this initial forest trail is going to be pretty slow. If we go through here, this will be mostly open. So I think going to... Yeah, see, there's the starving we're worried about. So we might lose up to even 200 people here, just kind of rushing for Balkladon here. It's what it's looking like, because we're at 75 wounded right now, so we're losing a good portion of our army, because we are just completely out of food. 114, 119, 124. Yeah, that's a good portion of the army. It's almost a fourth of the army right there wounded because of a lack of food. So let's go ahead and see if we can fix that situation, because I've made a bit of a mistake, and I always keep a pretty poor stock of food on me. So I'm going to buy all of that food, and hopefully that's going to be enough. Now, I don't know the exact nature of how everyone else is going to be doing, because they're all kind of scattering around. I don't know if they need food or not. From now, I remember the... we have to make a decision now. I don't remember how I said I was going to do this. I don't remember if I said I was going to give the castle to... I don't think I have a specific idea. Since they're all both with me, they don't own any territory, so it doesn't really matter. It's just, I think, a matter of point of whether or not I want to rush here, take this territory, because I think what I'm going to do, as weird as it is, there's only 2 castles over here. I'm probably going to give these 3 castles to one guy, and these 3 cities to one guy, and then pretty much this... Actually, that's a lot of cities. Hold on. How many cities do they have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 9 cities? Am I doing this math wrong? Am I going crazy? I have to have 4 cities given to someone. Okay, so I'll give these 4 cities to someone as well as this castle. And then these 5 cities. And because they have 3 castles over here, I can't tell. That's, yeah, it's Botany Nature, that's Sturgian. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to make it work. So that's what we're going to do here, but we have to take Tial now. So I don't know, again, if more people need food. It doesn't look like a lot of people are rushing to buy a whole lot of food. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Alvar. I don't know if he's going to betray me. I really hope it's not, because I don't have anyone else who I can really trust from the Sturgians, because I don't think I have anyone else I can even pull in at this point. But I'm going to actually call my army back now. I think they actually, most of them got siphoned off to join a different army, which is fantastic to see as always. But let's go ahead and call everyone who was near pretty much back into arms. I think that's going to be, that's a lot of men actually. That's almost 1,600 men. Do I even need that many men? I don't think I do. That seems like an excessive amount of men. I mean, it just means that we spawn with more of our troops on the field than the enemy does, and so I mean, I guess we'll do it. It'll probably slow us down a good bit. I don't know where he's going. I assume presumably the garrison in this area. But I'm gonna go ahead and start setting some stuff up here. We've got a lot of people nearby, so getting the siege started now isn't gonna be a bad idea. I think I am gonna properly siege the Sturgians, at least throughout the majority of this campaign against them, because they don't have a whole lot of territory left, and it feels like the most appropriate thing to do. So we'll see how I decide to do. Maybe. Where's the other? Oh my god, sometimes I hate where they put the icons or this stuff. You just can't see where it is. As you can tell, we're just zooming through all these buildings, because we have just such a large army. Everyone's already arrived, but we're going to be bleeding through a good deal of... Come on, survive. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be bleeding through a good deal of cohesion a day. Luckily, we should be able to conquer a lot with this size of an army. In terms of, we might just go from one siege to the next. And I think that's going to be the idea. I don't know. And luckily for us, the pathways for the Sturgian territory tend to be pretty constricted and narrow. So if an army is going to come, we can probably cut it off at a choke point. I think that's one of the best things the Sturgians have going for them. I don't know what's going on here. Why are you not in cover? Why is... do I have too many archers? Is that what's happening here? Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like at this point, I should be better off, like, just moving them apart. Because they're just getting shot and doing absolutely nothing. I think that's honestly... I don't even know what I should do at this point. I really don't. It's just the archers don't do anything. You know, they just... Those horse archers. Yeah, I don't know. The archers just really don't like to do stuff properly anymore. So I'm gonna spread them out. Maybe they'll decide to actually, like, shoot when they're in a line of position, because they're just sitting there getting shot. If they're gonna die, I'm at least gonna move them into a place where I've... that battering ram is almost to the gate, actually. So I think, yeah, see, now the archers are like, okay, now we can use our bows. Now we can do the stuff we're kind of meant to do. I'm like, okay, thanks. And so hopefully they're getting some shots off now since they're properly aligned, which it looks like they're finally using their bows. There they go. And we have some archers doing the same over here. We have a lot of horse archers just kind of sitting in the back. I don't really know. I should probably move. I should probably move the mounted archers over here. I've got a good ways to go without any protection. I think I'm going to join the siege tower up here. I don't want to wait for the... maybe... No. Okay. I think the one thing I've realized is it's not... You don't want to trust your AI to take the second gate. Even when they've taken the first gate down with the battering ram, they're always like, nah, we don't need to. So we've lost 3 people to wounds so far, which is to be expected. That number's probably going to skyrocket once they start scaling the walls. Since my army is the primary army, we're going to go ahead and just get absolutely just gutted here in terms of casualties. We've done 38 to them. 25 have actually been from my own archers. Somehow my warriors have also gotten kills, which I actually don't know how they've done that. That is pretty surprising. Okay, see, now the AI wants to... I don't understand the AI. See, they're just sitting there. I don't get why the AI does this. We need to get through the gate, and they're just like, nah. Let's just sit. Let's just sit here. 2 of them start thwacking away now. I don't get the AI. I really don't. It is confusing. I think the Sturgian campaign is really bringing out the intelligence of our AI today in this game, this playthrough. It is outstanding how weird it is. But yeah, I'm gonna just focus on. I think all of these sieges. I'm gonna focus on getting the batter ram to the gate, because luckily they don't have to go that far for Sturgian territory. So it's a pretty good thing. I'm just gonna keep slaughtering people in the back here. So they're not turning around. Yeah, there we go. So that having fallen, we lost 2 female veterans, which is sucks, but it's not the end of the world. So losing 2 female veterans, they're probably going to try sending more to protect the gate, but since they can't close it, I don't think much is going to be done here. At this point, it's just a matter of getting our own troops to the walls. Yeah, I guess they're sending people over here for whatever reason. I don't particularly know why, since there's really nothing to protect anymore. It's kind of just a lost cause at this point, with us being able to just kind of flood into the main gate. It's not going to be much of a slow assault on the walls anymore. I think that was one of our catapults hitting nearby. Jesus, that was loud. Oh my god. What? Hello? What was that? That was so stupid. Oh my god, he just missed the moon man, baby. He was going to town. He was going up to space. He was having a good time, a good old dandy time. Oh my god, okay. So let's see. It's just a matter of taking these walls now. It looks like we have people up already in here as well. That was a very close shot. I'm surprised if that did friendly fire. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead right now. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it has to hit like the thing in front of you, but that was so very close to my head. I always forget the Sturgians have this nice little double defense right here. I like this little thing. It's really weird, but I do enjoy it. And there's only like 2 ways. You can either go through the ground there, come across obviously where the AI is going through. There's no way I'm getting through there, of course, since they're all kind of just rushing through. But this is the first battle. We've taken 2 casualties and not that much entirely overall for the army. So a lot of wounds for the army, not that many deaths. I just need to replace the 2 casualties I've suffered. And I can go ahead and do that now with... they don't have any veteran... Why do they never have any... Oh, they do have a veteran warrior. Okay. I wasn't looking, using my eyes. We'll keep replacing them with these legionnaires since they're pretty much as close as can be. Right? Yeah, legionnaires I think is best. I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't take any of those prisoners. Dang. I meant to do that. We have a lot of grain still. I'm gonna make sure to lock up this grain. I don't know why I have this 1 common axe. I don't know where that's come from. I don't know why this city would have any food for me. Cities typically don't have any food after you siege them, which makes no sense in all reality. But oh well. So we're not going to wait here in Tyal. We're going to get this army moving once again. We have a lot of territory to conquer. As you can see here, they have an army of 346 just forming right there. And not the best at all. I mean, they're going to probably try to retake that city here. So I'm going to see if I can knock them out. I don't know what particularly this army is doing. Perhaps they're trying to take Vladimir Castle. Would certainly speed things up here. But let's go ahead and see. Can we get this army? Can you catch them for us? We're right on your heel. Just thank you. Okay, gonna quickly do the vote of T-all here. Gonna go to Alvar, which is pretty much nearest territory. One thing I'm noticing is that the AI does like to start, or at least recommend to give the fief to one of the individuals who owns a closer territory. Like I think Penton, it's recommending giving it to Penton since he's nearby and it's near his rest of his territory. But of course, we're gonna be pretty much giving all of this stuff to Mr. Alvar. I'm going to trust he doesn't screw me over, because frankly, I just don't want to deal with having to do more of the diplomacy with as terrible as it's already gone for the Sturgians, and it just makes me worried for the rest of things. So let's go ahead and help make this party here, since we want to crush this army before we can try to retake that city, since it's not even garrisoned, really. I don't think it has maybe 4 militia at most. And you know what? Let's just go ahead. This might be a stupid move, right? Like, it very well is, this is not a smart move. But I'm going to have the horse archers, if I know what to do with them. Follow me. Gee, what is wrong with me? No, archers. No, I want the cavalry to follow me. I'm forgetting what I want to do. Are those the horse archers? The horse archers are supposed to be following me. I don't know if these are... Yeah, these are my horse archers. Why are they not following me?
Mounted arch on my flank!
The mounted archers are already skirmishing for whatever godforsaken reason, so, oh, no, there they are. Wait, so then who's horse archers? Oh, that's not my party. That is not my party. That would be particularly why it would look so strange. But yeah, our lines are going to clash with the Sturgians here. Maybe not, again, not the best idea. The Sturgians are really strong in that melee combat, and they can't do a number. It's at least when I'm fighting them. I don't know, when the AI seems to be fighting them, they don't just kind of get slaughtered, but, the numbers are back on. We're not really taking any casualties for this. They've pretty much just been slaughtered. Yeah, that main force of theirs was just kind of slaughtered. They only have about 60, they have another 100 infantry left. But we've only taken 7 casualties compared to their already in the hundreds, because our numbers are just so overwhelming. They can't really do much when you have 10 guys beating up on one of yours. It's just really a numbers game at this point. So let's see how that goes. Oh my god, come on. Just die. Just die. Just die. Oh my god. Please, just gentlemen. Gentlemen, I'm just kind of riding through here. I'm just kind of enjoying the slaughter at this point. I'm taking 1 wound. 7 deaths for this actually isn't too bad considering the numbers that they had, but yeah, this was just slaughter. Oh, this was just a mistake. This is a mistake on those Sturgians. They should never informed our army in the first place. Jesus. What do they even have left here? There's like... Okay, I'm gonna say, how do they still have people left? I just charged everyone in there and kind of hoped for the best. And it turned out, listen, I haven't even met you yet, but you must like me now, alright? You know, relationships already increased to 100. 24 to 100? Pretty sure it was at 100 before, but we'll take it. Fafen, who are you? Oh yeah, you're the guy who turned me down. But I couldn't kill you off because you're kind of so small. So, I'm gonna let you go. You know, I'm just gonna do that. I don't really have a reason to keep you, so, there's some prisoners here who we could take. Or some troops, actually. Which wouldn't be too bad, but I don't need to really replace any of my units at the moment. Maybe I can just drop off one of the veterans for a legionnaire, but... Yeah, I don't really think I need any of these units. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Okay, but what do I want for prisoners? The veteran warriors I do want. And I should probably take the spearmen, just because they're the next unit into those. I should know a Viry guy. Oh, these are the... That's right, these are the guys who are almost on par with the, what's it called? Yeah, they have the broken horse armor, who are on par with the, oh god, the Imperials and the Vlandian noble units. Unfortunately, they don't get their horses until they're here, but I mean, this is an extremely good horse unit. Actually, how are they? I unfortunately don't know how I'm going to pull it up. I'll just quickly look this up real quick, folks, because, I'm curious to see. So they're called, oh god, cataphracts? Imperial cataphracts? Where's the Imperial cataphracts? It should be C. Elite cataphracts, there we go. But so yeah, they're exactly on par with the Imperial Elite cataphracts and the Banner Knights, from the Vlandians, I think, if I remember correctly. Again, so very nice units, actually, very decent units. Okay, yeah, that works out. I'm not going to take any of their stuff. They don't even have any food. They have, like, what, 19 grain? Oh, that's going to last me all but a single day. Not even that. But yeah, with that taken, let's go ahead and just go for this city now. It's the next closest territory. We might as well just take it since it's really right there. They're pretty much sending... I think all these people are probably coming over here to try joining this army. But with us being here, it's probably going to not do them any favors. So let's go ahead and take this. This will be the next good target to take. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. Maybe I take... Can I get from Varnapool to here? No. Can I get the Varnapool? I don't know if I can get the Varnapool from there. Let's go ahead and besiege this town. I'm going to properly siege this one because it just seems like the right thing to do here. And go from that point. They are building their own catapults. Our cohesion, though, is just kind of already bleeding. And we have more than enough stuff to manage. These are showing level 1 walls. And these look like level 1 walls. This is saying it's a level 1 wall. But I don't trust it. Last time I saw level 1 walls on my siege towers, they weren't actually level 1 walls. And it was a lie. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Can I get all my catapults built? Actually, that'd be pretty cool. I would like to get them all built, preferably. That'd be actually really nice. Since we're not going to lose any of them. Let's just go ahead and... I'm not going to full siege this one. I don't want to break down the walls. Actually, breaking down the walls on a city would be pretty cool. Oh, maybe I should have done that. That would be really cool, actually. Oh, well. Well, too late now. Yeah, these actually are indeed level 1 walls. Wow, okay, that is interesting. To see a city still having level 1 walls makes it really confusing. Okay. Well then. We have our archers doing nothing, kind of sitting there again. I don't really know which bowmen are which. I don't think these are my horse archers. But I'm just going to do this with my archers. Okay, luckily those were the right archers. I think I'm going to do the horse archers. Ow. Kind of. Ow. Right, like, here. Just get a nice line with them. And I'll move these bowmen up over here to kind of help with this situation. Okay, I guess I moved the wrong people again. That's always good. And we'll do kind of the same thing with these archers over here. Get them in a nice line so they can start shooting off stuff. I think that's the best thing I can do. Yeah, all we really have to do is get these siege towers to the walls. Unfortunately, it seems like they're really just peppering on these guys right here. Because my archers just don't seem to be doing a lot of stuff. Maybe I should move over the... No, the mounted archers do have a good angle on most of the archers on the wall. They're just not taking a whole lot of shots and being that lethal. That was a... Oh, I love it when they hit those barricades, those wall parts. And unfortunately, my Sturgian female warriors are just getting shot to shit because they're trying to get the walls up. Since these are level 1 walls, I think it's probably, in this specific instance, it's probably better to... Yeah. Oh my god, it's another beautiful shot. I love those catapults all coming in. Yeah, I think in this particular instance, it's probably better to use these level 1 walls, because these are really quick access. There's no ladders. It's really not slowing anyone down. It's honestly the fastest means of getting in, the taking the wall itself. So let's go ahead. It's going to make me, unfortunately, that's the only annoying part. It makes me drop the, what's it called? Ow. It makes you drop the weapon you're using when you have to open something like that. So let's get behind these guys and just slaughter them. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. 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 It is just... Yeah, that is beautiful. You love to see that. Oh, beautiful. That was a massive slaughter. We're pretty much already torn through 100 of these people. They've got a lot of people here. Well, I'm just going to try killing, because they don't have shields. It makes it... They're easy kills. Oh, beautiful. Come on. Come on. I haven't seen... I just remembered that I forget the Valkyrie, or the female Sturgians use this exact same design. It's just weird that the Valkyrie don't have any, obviously they're like Amazonians, right? They're like the Amazonians of Calradia. Can you please stop? Jesus. Oh my god. This man did not want to stop. Alright, so we've taken no deaths so far, and really only one other part of the wall to siege, which I probably imagine is going fairly alright, given the fact that it is a, what's it called? Another, the words. A natural siege point? I don't really know. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know why people aren't just using the... Yeah, I'm gonna do this instead of just... There we go. See, that makes it a lot better. This makes things a lot easier. It is already a lost battle for the Sturgians. Wow, this was a quick one. This is a really quick one. It just goes to show how crazy it is, how much a difference between level 1 and level 2 walls can make you. Because if you have level 1 walls, you just get, people just swarm you, right? Level 2 walls, they have ladders, and that takes a lot longer, and the AI doesn't know how to properly use all the ladders, so when you only have one person coming at a time, you can just literally block the pathway with your troops. There's not really much you can do. We did unfortunately lose one female warrior, which sucks. I was kind of hoping to get through that without losing anyone. Okay, I'm going to take these veteran warriors prisoners, and if they have spearmans, we'll take those as well. Well, it doesn't look like they have any. Oh, they do have 2. So we'll take them as well. But I'm going to, again, pull, and probably we have only 7 more legionaries left of the pool we can pull from to replace the Sturgian female warriors. But that's pretty much fine. We do have another Khans Guard, so I think I'm going to do the same thing when I do with the mounted female bowman. I'm going to drop one off and replace it with this Khans Guard, since they're such a beautiful unit. And God, do I love my Khans Guard. 21 of them, that is insane. We can only have a max of 25 at this point, but we can only replace those numbers, which I think all this considered, we can easily replace all of the female bowmen we have right now with those, but it's just a matter of, what's the word? Of them dying off, which isn't going to be likely unless I literally just try to use horse archers only. So if Casmerl, I'm not even going to pronounce that. I'm going to butcher that name. It's going to be so bad. So they're going to try to siege us if I don't stay in the area. So I'm going to let, oh, there's another army coming here, which I presume is trying to siege. Can you guys not let them get over there, by the way? Okay, they're fighting. That works with me. That is fine with me, since it looks like they're going to crush that army. She's going to besiege Vladiv Castle. With that being happening, it's probably best for me to head to Terzi. Oh, I have to go all the way. That's right, you can't just... Again, it's like this is pretty much the choke point I'm talking about. You can go this way, you can go this way, you can come from this way. So this right here is going to just a natural choke point for Sturgian territory. Unless you want to go all the way around, you know, through that forest, it's going to be a much slower thing. Let's see. We're going to give Casimir Gold to Mr. Alvar again. I know I should be giving it to Ragatos, but he's not going to be getting a territory until we get further west in the Sturgian lands, so that's going to be what we're looking to do here. I don't know if you guys can hear. Unfortunately, I do have my brother's also home. It's not unfortunate. I'm actually very glad he's home. But he is home for the Christmas as well because he lives in a different state, so I don't get to see him very often. But he's also in the room next to me, so if you can hear him, I apologize. I can't really do much about that. I'm just going to hope it doesn't get too loud. Because if it does, well, it's going to be obviously a little weird for the recording, but I'll see what I can do in post. So again, if that is something I can't get rid of, I apologize in advance. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do here in Mr. Terzimac, because I think that's the next target. These definitely look like level 3 walls, so definitely going to be relying on that battering ram yet again. I can't even, I couldn't even click on that. There's a village right there, I couldn't even click on that. It looks like they're just spam building ballistas, which is unfortunately going to be a pretty good counter to me just spam building my own catapults, because ballistas can do a lot of damage to catapults, and I frankly don't want to lose anyone because of that. We do have a lot of food left still for this army, so we can get a lot more done with this army as a whole, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just go ahead and see if I can get that second catapult built, which I can. And we're going to lead this assault once again. So I do need to make sure to keep the cohesion in my army high, because I believe after cohesion hits 0, it may army either automatically disbands or restart bleeding units. If it's the former, it's not too much of an issue. If it's the latter, it's a little bit more of an issue. So we'll see how that goes, because I don't really know. Obviously it's not going to happen. I can always just fix that situation. I don't know. I can see the horse archer groups just kind of always seem to switch in terms of who's where and who's doing what. Let's go ahead and do this though, and I'm just going to move all of my archers into position again, because it's just kind of what I need to do. We'll do this with them, and then we'll do the same with the arrows here. Do that, so they kind of have a shot on that side of the territory. I actually probably should move the archers over here a little bit more further to this side. Does it really matter? You know, they still kind of have a shot. Okay. So we'll rely on this. I think actually I had to move everyone properly to the right positions at first. I think I did. So hopefully the archers should be getting some kills here. They've already gotten 16 of them. The female Fion is obviously doing the most, but that's because they have the most units, so they're expected to get most of my kills. My archer kills when they're the most of my archers. The Fion champions actually have gotten 3 kills, and some of the mountain bowmen are getting some kills, and I believe they're in their own line. Where is their line, actually? Is this them? No, these are my female Fions, so they must be this line. Yeah, here's my horse archers. I guess they're kind of all mixed together. I don't really know what the game wants from them. They're just kind of all mixing my units together and just saying, ah, yeah, here you go. You see, there's not a lot of cover for these Sturgian sieges. Of course, we've taken the only wounds because most of my army is on the field. out of the 669. 272 are my men, so it's kind of expected. Wait, I thought these were... Okay, the game keeps lying to me. This was supposed to be a... This is supposed to be level 3... The image on the map showed level 3 walls. Unless I just completely read the wrong thing. Maybe I didn't see the siege towers, but the walls of the city certainly look like they were level 3. I guess not. I guess I'm just going crazy. Let's just go ahead and swap to this. They're going to send all of these units up here. So maybe if I just drop down again, that might be the best thing to do. Because that just seems like the... I thought you would die. Jesus. I probably should just drop down, because I can at least get... Oh, or they're going to push me off either way, so I don't have a choice about that matter. These Sturgian armors, dude, they do protect. The Sturgian armor do protect. They do protect in them, though. Oh my god, I don't know what that was. So these guys are slaughtered. We have another 15 casualties already mounting up on our forces, which isn't, again, bad. We're probably going to lose probably another female warrior if I had to guess. If I had to make a wild assumption, we're probably going to lose another one. Oh my god, a little bit of lag there. A little bit of lag there, just a little bit. Just a little bit. My computer doesn't do too well when it comes to the snowy environments. I don't know why. Ow. That really hurt, actually. Jesus, those forearms, those two-handers do a lot of damage. Even for someone who has reduced it. If I didn't have that armor on, I think that would have one-shot me, I'm pretty sure. Because my armor reduced a lot of damage. I still did 15, and I also have like only 1/3 applying to me myself. So in reality, if I had it on full, I'd have taken 45 damage there from that one swing. Which frankly would have made this a lot more interesting. We've taken 2 deaths, unfortunately. I thought we'd be taking the 1 this time around, but that didn't seem to be the case. So 2 deaths, 1 being a female warrior, which isn't surprising at all to me, and 1 being a legionary, which does surprise me because even though I'm starting to have a lot more of those in my army, they don't seem to die as often, at least not as many battles compared to the female warriors, who I still have hundreds of, or a little over 100 of. But yeah, this is already another lost battle. It's not going in their favor. I think it looks like we've already taken this part of the wall. Yeah, our men are already running. They're fleeing. Another quick siege. The Sturgians, their defenses are not doing them a whole lot of favors here. They're really just getting kind of, it's just pummeled into submission with these sieges. I've taken, 3 castles in a matter of 10 minutes, I want to say. I don't know if I'm going to get another one done in this amount of time, but we'll see what happens there. Let's go ahead and get these spearmen upgraded into the veteran warriors. So we actually have a wounded veteran warrior. But we also have to replace our 2 that we lost, so we're going to pull in another 2 legionnaires there. We do have a lot more of these younger units. I don't think I really need to have all those imperial units. I don't know if they're necessary. I really do not. Because eventually once we do go to war, I'm not going to be pulling into the Battanians, but once we go do the war with the Vlandians, I'm going to try and going for some of their sergeants, because I do love their sergeants. They look fantastic. I love the Vlandian sergeants. They look really cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually just do that. And just really kind of drop off some of these lower tier, like these Imperial Infantrymen. I don't think I need. I have a lot of infantry. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, we'll hold on to the infantrymen for now. You just have a lot of prisoners I'm looking at. 150 out of 250. It's slowing us down a good bit if you were to look at things. But this is yet another city taken. I don't think I'm going to get another city taken, but we're pretty much almost taking them all the way out to Sibir. And am I going crazy? Wait, did I not count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did they say I was going to do this? Right, he's going to get Varnapol and Tokor Castle. He's going to get Sibir. So I think Sibir will actually be our next target. I believe her army is taking Vladiv Castle. So let's go ahead and actually head over to Sibir. It's got 529. It's a decent amount of people there. We've got enough food at least to take this whole side. Unfortunately, once we get to Varnapol, Varnapol is pretty much going to be our last thing we have to take from the Sturgians. The Sturgian war is almost over at this point. It's really weird. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on giving Ragatos anything until the very end. Ragatos, unfortunately, is going to get the shit out of the stick here. He's really not going to be able to do much or get much territory because, most of it's either held that we would be giving him is held either by the Battanians or the Vlandians. But the Battanians are next on our list after Sturgians here. We'll be pretty much just going west from there. We'll probably start from the north and go down to the south. They'll probably lay siege to some of our imperial territories. Maybe our AIs will form an army down there. But since we are running a little bit low on time here, I'm probably going to go ahead and start the siege preparations in terms of actually getting things built. And then I think for next, we'll end it off there before the siege actually starts. And then for the next episode, we'll pick off from where we left off here and hopefully finish the war. We should be finishing the war with the Sturgians. Because again, they didn't have much territory to begin with at the start of this war. These look like level 3 walls. So I'd be mistaken to believe they weren't. I'm going to build all 4 catapults though this time. because I want to properly siege them. It doesn't feel right to cheese them with speed attacks, since really they never really stood a chance in this battle. Maybe for the last Sturgian settlement, we actually do like try to break their walls. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, with this being done, folks, we do need to go ahead and end the video off here, since we are running a little bit over on time. Not by too much, but I want to keep this one to 30. I've been going off pretty over by a couple minutes every single time for these videos. But yeah, this was a very eventful video. We took a lot of sieges in the map out of time. I thought, frankly, we would have only had maybe 2 city sieges, but those cities were so fast to take, it didn't take that much time, luckily. So with that being said, I have nothing else for this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more in the future, you know what to do. This has been Jumping Quills, and I'll see you folks in the next one.